Kia ora tātou, kua tai mai ki tēnei te waha o te awa. Kei konei tētahi atu o ngā kōhatu mai a rako hore. This particular talk I wanted to have to you today is about arriving into the river mouth where we see the meeting of fresh water from Parawhenua mea, meeting up with the water from Tangaroa, Te Moana Nui a Kiwa, the other atua that are out here, Kaukau, Tiwhanui, Hine Moana, a number of other atua that engage with each other in this space here. This is called the muriwai, or where the water comes down and mixes together all of the nutrients from out in the ocean with all the nutrients that are brought in from the whenua. What I want to discuss today is the transition from rocks that we see from the ocean up into rocks that we see by the riverbed, and how their shapes change and how they can be used for different types of physical activity. If we see over towards this side here, you can see the shape of the rocks, much sharper, much more pointed, covered in mollusks, harder on the body and the feet, and they cause a different response from us when we move across them. One of the other really interesting things about coming in at this place where the mutu awa, or te waho o te awa, is that those are areas where waka, when they would arrive, would portage up to get their fresh water. It's not what's on top of the water, it's what's under the water that's interesting, because on one side there's going to be a deposit of more rocks and sand than on the other side. So as you arrive there, you've got to know which one's which is the dominant hau, and what it's going to cause in wave form, and how that's going to build up the river mouth, so that as you arrive and you're trying to enter, you can only come on one side. Otherwise, what would happen is you'll get beached, and if you've got a big size waka carrying a lot of people, then it's hard to get it moving again, and the sea will keep pushing at it and trying to roll it over. If you go too far out and try and come in with a following sea, then it'll surf the boat, and then there's a chance of capsizing it as well. So it was always really tricky coming in to try and land, because you had to know what was underneath. The part that's interesting too is that the river mouth, it'll deposit all of the kohatu, all of the onone is out there where there's sand and gravel, but as soon as you get over the top of that, it goes deep again. So being able to get into the deep, calm water with the waka to save the portaging amount, to save it capsizing, was quite an art. And to know that our people could do that was something that we trialled today and got messed up with.